These look legit to me, and also I sold them through eBay, which has an authenticity guarantee. Even if this turns out to be fake, which I don't think it is, no one's getting scammed. I really think these are legit. I've had a couple pairs of these, and these look good. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they're good. So, yeah, they were fake. I started a sneaker collection with just a $20 bill, and now I'm gonna buy, sell, and trade my way up to a pair of $20,000 Nike mags. Thanks so much for tuning in today, but before we dive into the video, I do want to let you guys know about our upcoming Apothecary sock collection that drops this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. This sock collection is absolutely fire. It comes in 4 different colorways. You've got a green, yellow, blue, and a brown. They all look really clean. And of course, all 4 of these socks come on our Apothecary 3.0 sock blank, which is the best sock I've ever worn. All of our Apothecary socks feature ISO weave, which help these socks fit very well on foot, as well as being incredibly breathable. Not only that, we also have our own proprietary material blend, which means that these socks are incredibly comfortable on foot. Personally, one of my favorite things about this upcoming collection is that it features an all-over design, which means that the design is found on every part of the sock, so whether you're wearing long pants or shorts, you can see the design and really make it pop. So if you guys want to grab any of the upcoming Apothecary socks in this collection, they drop this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. You can grab them on our website through apothecary.com, which is linked at the top of the description below, and also make sure to give us a follow on Instagram because we have drop notifications over there as well. Oh, and also we still have our Apothecary essentials available in the merch bar just below this video if you guys want to grab those. And if you grab a 4-set pack of the Apothecary essential socks, you also get a free upcoming limited edition sock. It's actually not a part of this collection, it's a part of an upcoming collection that we haven't even announced yet. So if you guys want to grab one of those socks for free, make sure to grab a 4-pack of the Apothecary essentials. So in summary, if you want to grab any of the Apothecary socks that I just talked about, you can grab the essentials right now on our website apothecary.com or through the merch bar in the description below. Or if you want to grab any of the upcoming colors from our limited collection, it drops this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on apothecary.com. But now with the socks out of the way, let's get right back into the video. So in today's episode of the $20 sneaker collection, I've got a lot of fun thrifting planned for this week. I'm gonna go all over the city, hopefully find some cool stuff. But before we get into that, I do want to tell you guys what the sneaker collection fund currently sits at. So at the end of last week, coming into the beginning of this week, the fund currently sits at $5,146.86. And keep in mind, that was all made from one $20 bill from just buying and selling sneakers from thrift stores. It's crazy. Also, as we usually do, I want to talk about some of the sneakers that we sold over the weekend. This weekend we sold 3 different pairs of shoes, and one of them was a heavy hitter that's been sitting for a while. I was actually really stoked to sell it. So we'll save that shoe for last, but the first shoe that we're going to talk about today are the Reebok Question Mids that we picked up from Philly Aid's Thrift. So this shoe is really cool because not only was this shoe an Iverson classic, the Reebok Question Mid is one of Iverson's most popular models, but it was also a special collaboration with James Harden, and it released last year, a year before James Harden joined the Sixers, which for me as a Sixers fan is like the craziest thing ever. We traded someone who I don't think is a bad basketball player, but he was doing nothing for the last year, for someone who's got a proven track record of being an excellent ball player. He's a little bit older, but he gets the job done. That being said, we picked up this pair of shoes for $18 from Philly Aid's Thrift. Like I said, we ended up selling this shoe on eBay for $40, and after fees and shipping, we were able to add $35.82 back into the sneaker collection fund. Then subtracting the purchase price, we were left with a net profit of $17.82. The next sneaker that we sold were the Jordan Legacy 312s in the Olympic colorway. We grabbed these from Plato's Closet for $60. We ended up selling them on eBay for $84. I believe I took an offer or something like that. And after fees and shipping, we were able to add $79.70 back into the sneaker collection fund, which left us with a net profit of $19.70, which just goes to show you, even though that this shoe sold for double what the Reebok sold for, the net profit was almost the same. So you can make large amounts of money on really low cost buys. It just matters what you're buying and not so much how much you're spending. This just validates the point that buying sneakers is just as important, if not more important, than selling the sneakers, because a good buy usually ends up in good profits. And then the final sneaker that I sold over the weekend, a pair that I did not think I was going to sell, were the Dior B23s. So this is a pair that I picked up from Buffalo Exchange for $200. I had this shoe for like I think almost a month or a month and a half. I'm gonna be honest, I was procrastinating when it came to cleaning this shoe because I didn't know how difficult it was gonna be because it was pretty scuffed up, but I cleaned the shoe up with some Rejuvenator. It looked almost as good as new, and I listed it on eBay. Now, it did sit on eBay for a couple weeks, and I got some offers, but most of them were garbage. In fact, most of them were less than what I actually paid for the shoe, but finally someone did offer me a really good deal, and they gave me $300 for the shoe. And after fees and shipping, we were left with $276.94 back in the sneaker collection fund, leaving us with a net profit of $76.94. So not only did we sell the sneaker, which I was really excited about, but it turns out it was legit because it passed eBay's authentication, and we made $76 off of it. Now, it did take couple weeks to sell, but when it finally sold, turns out it was worth the pickup, even though it was honestly a scary couple weeks because I didn't want to be out $200, but we somehow made it through. So after all of those sales, we now have a new sneaker collection fund of $5,539.32, which I'm not gonna lie to you is a great amount of money to go thrifting with. We can almost buy the whole thrift store with that. It's crazy. Some bronze, been sitting for a minute, still solid. Got some, I don't even know what these are called, EXP 14s. Hirachis always do okay, but the size looks a little small. 20 bucks? Nah, I'm good. Oh shoot, some 990 V4s, I think. Let's see, I'm not sure. 990 V4. What's the price on these? 15. Yo, I'm gonna have to grab these. That's a definite cop. That's awesome. I don't know anything about the colorway, but 990 V4s usually move. Got some Joyrides. In pretty decent condition, actually. Huh. What size? Size 10, 30 bucks. I'll think about that. I'm not sure. They're in good condition, though. I'll think about it. M2K Technos, I think. Is this one? Nah, I'm good on those. Undercovers. Size 15.5, 70 bucks. Probably no go. I think these are Donovan Mitchell's. Really good condition. 30 bucks? Ooh. I have to grab these, size 12. I think I'm gonna grab them. Yeah, definitely grabbing these. Air Forces. 25. Nah, I'm good on those. Not much in the bin today, unfortunately. So as usual, the first stop of the week is Plato's Closet, which, you know, at this point is pretty much guaranteed. But today I hit on some stuff. It wasn't as crazy as last week, but the first thing that I found was this pair of New Balance 990 V4s. I think a size 11 or size 10.5. I'm not sure exactly what this colorway is. I've never seen one with like the perforated toe like that, but I'm sure I can get more than I paid for it. I think I paid 15 bucks for it. I'm sure I can get at least 30 or 40 for this, so I'm not worried about that. Pretty decent condition, not too badly worn. Maybe might throw some paper in the toe, just kind of work out the creases. And then the other pair that I'm super excited about was this pair of Donovan Mitchell's. Now this pair came in a size 12, and it looked basically brand new. I mean, really, really close to brand new. Really not much wear on this shoe at all. I got it for 30 bucks, which is not bad. And after checking on comps on eBay, I think I can sell it for like almost 100. So that's not bad. I had enough points to get another 20% off coupon, but I figured I would save that for a bigger purchase because I think altogether this was 45 bucks. So I think I'll save that for a day that I spend like 100 something, which happens on a pretty regular basis. But definitely stoked on these pickups. Really a great way to start the week, and I'm excited to keep pushing, see if we can find anything else. Shout out Retro Rick for putting me on the games, man. Some good stuff. There's so many today, but I think they're all empty. So it's like someone just donated empty cases, which is kind of weird, but maybe a game store or something? I don't know. Got some mini Ultra Boosts. That's pretty cool. Never seen that before. With actual boost, too. Huh. Some nice skate highs. Did the colorway. Don't think they're worth that much though, unfortunately. These keep faking me out. I keep thinking, oh my goodness, Yeezys. And it's just ponies. But it is what it is. Got some NMD R2s. Alright condition. 20 bucks. Probably not worth it. Got some Air Force One SFs in women's sizes. Not bad. How much? I don't know. Probably not a grab, but so cool to see. Too much. So unfortunately today was kind of a bust. I went to Plato's, went to Goodwill, but nothing. Usually weekends are kind of rough because things have already been picked through, as you guys probably could tell. But yeah, I'm just gonna hope that maybe the beginning of next week, or maybe, you know, tomorrow I can try and find something somewhere else that's a little bit better. But honestly, kind of disappointed from today's thrifting, but it is what it is. That's like 80% of the time. Some games too. Nothing crazy though. Kind of thought these were Air Max 98s at first, but obviously they're not. Let's see what else we got. Reeboks, Nikes. Nothing crazy. Oh, Roshis, here we go. How much are these going for? $8? Pretty worn down though. Oh, New Balance 990 V4s for $7? Yo, that's a cop. Is there anything wrong with them? No, they look good. A little dirty. I'll think about that. Some J's. Really worn though. More Roshis. Okay, so just stopped by Second Ave Thrift. It's one of those places that like is really hit and miss. I do find stuff here and there, and today I found that pair of 990 V4s. Now the reason that I didn't grab those is because they weren't exactly a colorway that sells that well, and they were in a women's size. For New Balances, they're the kind of shoe that you find a lot because people don't think they have a lot of value, but if you find like any of the 990s in their original gray on gray look, preferably in a men's size, usually you can find them for like, I don't know, $8 to $15, and you can flip them for like 60 to 90. So that's always a shoe that I look out for. In that size, I wasn't sure. And honestly, this is so stupid, but honestly, the line for the checkout was like really long, and I just didn't want to wait in the line, so I didn't grab them. Maybe I should have. Maybe I'll regret it. I don't know, but it is what it is. But keep in mind, New Balances, 990s in the original gray look, no matter what version of the 990s it is, as long as they're in decent condition, definitely worth picking up. So as sometimes happens, we actually ended up selling some sneakers throughout the week, which I was really happy about. Some sneakers that we picked up a couple weeks ago, and some sneakers which we had just picked up like the day before. So the first pair that we ended up selling were the Vans Authentic in a youth size. We'd actually grabbed those from, I believe, Second Avenue Thrift for like $3.99, and we ended up selling them for $8, which is a lot less than I would have liked to sell them for. So after fees and shipping, we were left with $3.47, which means we had a net loss of 52 cents. So that shoe was not a good buy, and I think moving forward, unless it's a brand new pair of Vans, it's like limited or something like that, or maybe they're giving the shoes away for free, Vans are not the move. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Vans are incredibly cheap retail-wise. There's a good amount of used pairs around in good condition, so even if you can find a pair for $3.99, it's not really worth flipping it. Only grab pairs of Vans unless you plan on keeping them, or they're limited. If they're limited, then maybe they're worth reselling, but for most pairs, this is no-go. And then the other two pairs of shoes actually sold to the same person, which is really cool. They were both pairs of New Balances. The first pair were the 992s that we picked up last week, and the second pair were the 990 V4s, which we had literally just picked up. So the 992s we had grabbed for $36, and we ended up selling them on eBay for $100 even. And the 990 V4s, which we had picked up from Plato's like yesterday for $15, we ended up selling the same day for $45. Now, like I said, I sold both of these shoes to the same person. They made offers on both shoes. Both offers were good, so I accepted both, and because of that, eBay actually combined the orders together, so I just had to ship them out in one package, which actually helped a lot when it came to shipping. So after all of the fees and shipping for both shoes, we were left with a combined $147.91 to put back into the sneaker collection fund. Then you subtract the combined cost of both shoes, which was $51, and you're left with a net profit of $96.90, which actually, looking back throughout the week, is the best net profit that we've had on any one of these sales. I get that it's two pairs of sneakers, so of course it's gonna be higher, but Not bad. So after all of those sales, we are left with a new sneaker collection fund of $5,645.70. But now, unfortunately, we get to the bad news. And the bad news is I got again. So inside this box, we have a pair of sneakers that I sold last week. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, if you sold them last week, why do you still have them? Well, I don't technically still have them. What happened was I sold them, I shipped them to eBay, and because eBay has their authenticity guarantee, they legit check the sneakers, and it turns out these sneakers are in fact fake, which took me by surprise. So this is something that you just run the risk of whenever you're buying used sneakers from thrift stores or consignment stores or really anywhere, or even new sneakers for that matter, unless you're buying them directly from like Nike or Adidas or wherever. Sometimes you get got. And in this case, I got. And it sucks because I spent so much money on these shoes, and then I sold them, and then eBay, rightfully so, charged me the amount that I sold them for, and of course refunded the buyer, which is what I said would happen in the last video if they were in fact fake. Turns out they are fake, and so I got them back. But it makes it even harder because I spent some money on these to actually give them new laces and stuff like that. So you might already know what these are just off of that hint, but here they are. The Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard 3.0s. So I sold these last week for like 250 bucks. I bought them from Plato's Closet for, I think it was, I got a 20% off code, so it was like 80 bucks. So I ended up losing 80 bucks and then technically subtracting 228, I think? 228.73 is what eBay charged me because they subtracted the fees and all sort of good stuff. And then they refunded the buyer the full 250, I think is what the buyer paid. But unfortunately, this shoe came through and was inauthentic, which is a huge bummer. Like I said in the last video, I'm not a legit checker, but to me, these looked fine. I didn't really see anything wrong with them. Another thing about these too is that the person who sold them to me at Plato's didn't know these were fake either. I mean, he sold me a couple different pairs of sneakers. They all sold through eBay. They all passed. This was just the one bad pair of Jordans, which is really a bummer. And I mean, genuinely, like I don't know what about these is not good. I guess this is kind of soft. I've heard that that's kind of a no-go. I don't know. I don't legit check sneakers, but this is just the nature of the beast, I guess, when it comes to selling used sneakers. You end up with some fakes. It sucks. It's 100% my fault. It's not the store that sold it to me's fault because they don't legit check shoes either. It looks legit. I mean, it passed me, so again, I'm not a legit checker, but it did look legit. I kind of want to run these through check just to double check. Obviously, check is not everyone's favorite. I think some people feel a certain way about it. I've had no problems with them. They've always steered me in the right direction, so I'm going to try that. See what they say, but I mean, if eBay says that they're fake, I trust eBay, and I will probably be disposing of these in some way. I don't really know the best way to do that because it's not like I can donate them to a thrift store because then someone else will buy them. I actually still have the fake breads that I bought from Buffalo Exchange a couple weeks ago. I didn't know what to do with those. Maybe I can find a homeless shelter or something where I can donate these to where someone will actually use them. But yeah, it definitely sucks. I mean, it's an $80 loss, and that's no fun. And obviously it kind of sucks for the buyer too because even though they got these for pretty much going market rate, it's not like they got a great deal. They're not getting the shoes that they bought, and that sucks. So I'm sorry to the guy who bought these. It sucks you didn't get the sneakers you wanted. I'm actually glad you didn't get them because they're fake, so I don't want you to get fake sneakers, especially not for the amount that you paid for them. It is what it is. Plus, I spent $13 on the laces. I replaced the laces, so maybe what I'll do is I'll either donate them with these laces to like a homeless shelter, or maybe I will take the laces out, use them on another pair of shoes, and then throw in some other laces that are laying around. I don't know what to do with them because these laces are dope and they were expensive, so I might try and keep them for something else. But it is what it is. That's just what happens when you buy sneakers from thrift stores. I'm assuming this is eBay's tag to say that they are fake, I would guess. So just be careful out there. Legit check your sneakers before you sell them. Obviously, if you sell them through eBay, you got that second layer of protection, which is always a good thing. But yeah, it sucks. It really sucks, and that means that we are out some money. And I guess the only person that I can be mad at is the person who sold these to the store that I bought these from, because they probably knew that they were fake, especially because these shoes looked almost brand new. They were selling for $100, which means the store probably bought them for a lot less than $100. I actually got them for $80 because I had a discount code. So that sucks. And I think I've actually passed the window of being able to return these. So that's another unfortunate thing. I think I just have to eat the loss with these. I know a lot of people commented in the last video that I should return the breads to Buffalo Exchange. These ones though, it's been a minute. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, so I think my window's closed on that. It is what it is, but yeah, sucks. Sucks. And of course, after that situation, we did have to subtract the $228.73 from the sneaker collection fund because eBay charged me that. So the sneaker collection fund now sits at $5,416.97, which is still more than we started off the week with by about $400, but it does suck to lose $230 worth of sneaker collection fund money. But why don't we try and remedy this by going back out, doing some thrifting, and hopefully making a profit on some legitimate shoes.
I know these feelers aren't anything crazy, but they do kind of look fire, I'm not gonna lie.
I actually kind of dig these. Some kind of clean Air Max 95s, $88. Interesting colorway. These are kind of fire. I don't know what these are. Which are they? 38? Nah, I don't need them. ACGs. Nice. Got some shocks for 40. I don't think they really move the way that they used to, but they are fire. I like the material on the back. Some Air Force One mids. Some Prestos. Earbuds. And some Nike basketball. I'm not sure what this is, but $38. So at this point, before I edit the video, I'm not sure if I'm able to use any of the video footage from Buffalo Exchange because they were playing copyrighted music the whole time. So I do want to talk about the sneakers that I ended up picking up. These are Air Max 95s. I got them for $38 in a size 10, and I know nothing about this pair of shoes. I mean, I checked out the shoes on eBay, so it looks like they are selling for around $100, which is kind of crazy. I definitely had to grab it, even in used condition. According to the screenshot that I took, these are the Naja Pine Green Black Air Max 95s, but it's actually a pretty interesting looking pair of Air Max 95s. I don't mind it, and I do plan to list these up on eBay, so if you guys want to grab these, you can grab them from my eBay store, but yeah, hopefully we'll make a decent profit on these. We'll see. So I guess to finish off this video, we round off the week with a sneaker collection fund of $5,378.97. Obviously, it would have been more if we hadn't had that fake sneaker debacle, but it is what it is. It happens. I guess my only advice with that is just be very careful when you're buying sneakers from thrift stores and secondhand stores. There's really no way to tell for sure, but if you're educated on the matter and you know what you're looking for, you can spot like 99% of fakes. So I might not be the best fake checker in the world or legit checker in the world. You're probably better than me, but as long as you're educating yourself on this, if you are doing this for yourself, you should be fine. But that pretty much wraps up the video for this week. Now, I would love to know your thoughts on everything that we covered in today's video, so make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Once again, if you want to grab any of the upcoming Apothecary socks, they drop this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on apothecary.com. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.